we talked about this idea of being present in the community. Let me tell you this story about Prezi. Okay, so the company is successful. There's no question about that. It's a presentation platform, and the company's been around, funded by Sunstone Capital, and we work with the company, represented Sunstone and flipping the company to the U.S. And so the story behind that is Sunstone, a Danish fund, wanted to invest in Prezi as its first institutional round, and didn't want to do it in a Hungarian KFT. And so the terms were, form the company in the U.S., we'll fund the U.S. company, you guys, you know, basically build your business over there. Well, it turns out, no, that actually was initially, there was like no one in the U.S., so we actually funded the company. Peter Arvad, who was one of the three founders, he was basically camping out in our office. We owned a building in Redwood City, and he was there every day, and he was living in the hotel across the street. But he didn't live there. He actually, you know, so the point was he built a substantial business. He figured out sort of what Prezi had to do in the U.S., and he was jetting back and forth between Budapest and Redwood City, San Francisco. Now they've got 80 people in San Francisco. It's totally different. They've scaled, right? So they need customer support people for what they do. But still, there's I don't know. There's like 100. I don't know how many people there are. Like close to 200 people in Budapest as a whole campus. In fact, my partner Thomas Weisbart there and I were at the Prezi House of Ideas last night, and so it's a big campus. But when the company started, no one kind of moved over there and just stayed there. And what Prezi does is actually very interesting. So now they're an established company, and they rotate people on like I think it's like 6 week sort of sojourns into the U.S. So they rotate people from Budapest to U.S. to kind of get to know the U.S. people and the U.S. market, then back to Hungary again. So what they're doing is they're creating a global community and teaming between the two locations by circling people around. They've got an established U.S. team, which is mainly sort of their front team to their customer sets, support people, design engineers for the new product innovation they're trying to create, which they haven't done yet. But you know, the coders and the main production platform is in Budapest. So you've got to think about sort of what kind of presence you want to create in the U.S. Now, if you're actually funded, your investors may say, you as the CEO have to be over here. That doesn't mean you move there forever, all right? So you're probably going to be in the U.S. for anywhere between a year to 3 years to kind of get things going. But that's if you're funded, and what I told you was you got to create the U.S. business first, then get funded, all right? And so the question is, during that interim period of time between when you sort of land and get funded in the U.S., what's your presence going to be? You got to be there enough to understand the market, but you actually have to live in the U.S. That's a question mark. And I just put that out there. By the way, most people don't believe what I just told you. All right, but I'm giving you my point of view.